Why Shanahan's quarterback opinions are unreliable. I just want to point this out real quick, and maybe you can go a different direction, but he's basically telling us, look, trust me on this. Jimmy's my best quarterback. Jimmy is better than Trey at this point. Trust me. Man, this is the same dude who was like, you know what? Yeah, sure, Tom Brady's better than Jimmy, but not that much better. So we're going to stick with Jimmy. That's the same guy who was like, you know what? Yeah, Patrick Mahomes looks decent, but we're going to just chill and wait for Kirk Cousins. This is his track record. This guy gave CJ Beathard a third-round grade. Why are we taking him at face value? Why are we just accepting his opinions of his quarterbacks? And he's like, yeah, Jimmy's the best one. Trust you. I don't know about that, man.
It's not just Mahomes. It was. I know this guy. This guy has
also a very good football player when he's allowed to play football.
Right, is Deshaun Watson? There was nobody saw a red flag. There weren't any red flags of those nature at that point in time. So
they were public.
Off of, if you looked at character issues and then what in his play, I thought that he should have been the pick at the time.
Won the national championship. He was a Heisman guy, right? I mean, what more did he need to do?
Exactly. So they missed on, and it's not, for me, it's never like one singular thing. They had multiple shots, or Kyle had multiple shots at a quarterback. You had Mahomes, available. You had Watson available. Then Brady fell into your lap. Now this year, I don't know we'll see how it's going to play out. Who's going to be the best quarterback in that class? But outside of the first two, you had your pick, like whether Lance or any of those guys. You had your pick a little there, so they've had plenty of options to get it right. Like, it's been 5 years, right?
Yeah. So, I just want to point out that I don't think really many people take Kyle Shanahan's word at face. I mean, I don't think really he has much support anymore. But if you're one of these guys that are like, look, Kyle knows better than you. Kyle's a head coach. Kyle said practice. You're not. Kyle says Jimmy's the guy. That must mean Trey's really, really not ready, dude. This is the same guy who didn't want Tom Brady, who was approached by Brady himself, was like, let's do this. And he was like, I'm going to watch your most recent season of tape and only that. And I'm going to base my decision off of that. And I'm going to make the wrong decision. So let me get back to you in a week. And I'm going to let you down. I'm going to say, it's not you, it's me. And you're going to go win a Super Bowl in Tampa and make more money because there's no state income tax there. And it'll work out great for you, not great for me. But don't worry. Don't worry. It may feel like a disappointment at first, but it's going to be in your interest. And I'm just going to do what I do, which is make bad decisions. Anyway, Kyle.
I think there's a few teams that could have or would have turned down Brady, but like I said, it's not the Brady. For me, it's not the Brady incident alone. It's that he had multiple shots at getting one. Didn't even bother looking at Mahomes, right? Didn't even wasn't really concerned with watching the tape with those guys. Like, he was focused on Kirk. Didn't even look, right? Like, he said it. He said, to be honest,
he wasn't interested in Justin Fields. He was trying to place for Trey Lance after Justin Fields. Not interested in Justin Fields. He could lose to Justin Fields this weekend, and we're going to talk about that. So, yeah.
And then to compound it, in that draft, you drafted Solomon Thomas. So, like, if they in that draft and you didn't get your quarterback, but you drafted a really good player, like, it makes it a little better. But obviously it's a quarterback league. It's just compounded by your option was that. Bless you.
Thanks. I don't know what happened.
And on top of that, you probably could have gotten a first-round pick for Jimmy had you went with Brady.
True. But that was then, and this is now.